Hey, and welcome to CBR. Avengers Doomsday, which will likely pit the Avengers against Doctor Doom, already revealed its key cast member. But who is Downey Jr.'s Von Doom going against? Although it's still too soon to know all the details about the film, Marvel Studios has been revealing its cast slowly and steadily through interviews and official announcements. So fans can now theorize regarding its plot. These are the heroes already confirmed to appear in Avengers Doomsday. MCU fans are a bit disappointed with the recent news that Benedict Cumberbatch will not be returning as Doctor Strange in Avengers Doomsday. This doesn't mean he won't be back in following films. In the meantime, Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom. Fans expected to maybe see him back as Iron Man. However, in a surprising turn of events, the actor won't return as Tony Stark. Instead, he's ready to enter a new era of his time in the MCU as the main villain of the Avengers in Avengers Doomsday.
What can I tell you? I like playing complicated characters.
Out of all of the 6 original Avengers, only Evans has been confirmed, which immediately hyped the fans. Chris Evans will return to the MCU for Doomsday. Nothing has been said about the role he will play in the movie. Of course, fans would love to see him as Captain America again, but there's a new captain in town, Sam Wilson. Besides, Steve Rogers is now an old man in the main universe, so Evans may not be able to retake the role, at least on Earth 616. The actor may return as he did on Deadpool and Wolverine as the iconic 2004 Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. Another great option would be if Evans returns as Nomad, an alternate identity for Steve Rogers that debuted in the comics in 1974. This character is basically Rogers after becoming disappointed in the government, which is basically the MCU's Captain America journey. Of course, since the original Steve has gone to live his life back in his time, the only way Nomad could show up, unless he ends up as a completely new character like Robert Downey Jr., Evans' appearance in Avengers Doomsday guarantees some multiversal shenanigans, which is exciting considering the next film, Avengers Secret Wars, will be all about alternate realities. This basically confirms Doomsday will set the ground for the epic multiversal adventure that Secret Wars will surely be.
You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
Wilson, who debuted as the Falcon, got the mantle from Steve Rogers at the end of Avengers Endgame. Originally full of doubts about it, he ended up embracing his new title by the end of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Anthony Mackie has confirmed he will appear in the film as Sam Wilson, aka the current MCU's Captain America. The actor has announced that he's excited to work with Robert Downey Jr. again, as well as with the Russo brothers after Avengers Endgame. Now, he's set to star in his own movie, Captain America: Brave New World, in which he'll find himself in the middle of a political conspiracy following the election of the new US president, who may also happen to be a Red Hulk. Since Brave New World is scheduled to be released in July 2025, it's too soon to know if this movie will set the ground for Avengers Doomsday or if they're 2 separate episodes on Wilson's journey in the MCU. After all the incredible adventures Sam Wilson has gone through in the MCU, the next Avengers film will surely be a high point on his journey as Captain America.
Gentlemen, I'm Agent Carter.
When Peggy Carter first debuted in the movies, nobody expected her to become such a core character in the MCU. The character, portrayed by Haley Atwell, isn't just Steve's love interest, but one of the best agents at the Strategic Scientific Reserve and a main ally of Captain America in the government. Since Peggy lives a regular life in the original universe, her character didn't make it into films in the present. What If expanded on this character by pondering what if Peggy Carter had taken the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers. Thus, Captain Carter, the first Avenger, was born. From this moment on, Captain Carter became a key character in the multiversal adventures of What If. She joined the Avengers in the present, fought with the Guardians of the Multiverse to stop Ultron, and even traveled to 1602 to save a different reality. More recently, since Marvel Studios just confirmed Agent Carter will be back for Avengers Doomsday, fans now wonder if this will be Earth 616 Peggy or a variant. Some fans theorize Atwell will actually portray Captain Carter. Maybe she's playing a version of Captain Carter that we saw in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'd love to see more of that version. Either way, it would be interesting to see the animated MCU world merge with the live-action one, cementing this cinematic universe's multiversality just in time for Secret Wars. Besides, it could set the groundwork for the possibility of many cameos.
We also are not doing just the 60s, right? We're doing a retro future 60s.
One of the most exciting tidbits of news in the MCU lately is the introduction of the Fantastic Four. Earlier in 2024, Marvel Studios revealed the film's cast. Pedro Pascal will play Reed Richards. Vanessa Kirby will be Susan Storm. Joseph Quinn will play Johnny Storm. And Eben Moss Bachrach will play Ben Grimm. Additionally, Julia Garner will portray Shala Bal. Ralph Ineson was announced to play the movie villain, Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. These characters will all debut in the Fantastic Four First Steps. This means the Fantastic Four will finally meet the Avengers in the MCU, or at least a portion of this team's members. With the official synopsis for the Fantastic Four First Steps already made public, the reunion will have more consequences than a simple meeting. Since the Fantastic Four comes from a different, retro-futuristic world, this means they will travel to Earth 616, or the Avengers will make it into a different reality in their fight against Doom. This is yet another clue that Avengers Doomsday will delve into multiversal issues and set the ground for Avengers Secret Wars.
Is that Bucky?
So far, these are the only heroes confirmed to appear in Avengers Doomsday. However, since the movie is one of the most anticipated films of the next few years, there have been tons of rumors and theories about others. From Black Widow to Spider-Man to the Young Avengers, everyone in the fandom is theorizing a different hero will appear in this movie. One of the strongest rumors says the Thunderbolts will be part of the war against Doom since they will be an official team by that point. And many believe the asterisk in the name means they will actually turn into Avengers. Why would they introduce the Sentry if they don't plan on using him more in the MCU? Doomsday would be the perfect film to bring Spider-Man back his former glory with the help of other heroes, and lay the groundwork for him finding the iconic black suit, and maybe even bringing Venom to the MCU. Fans know these great heroes will be back, which is enough to hype them about this film. Who else would you like to see in Avengers Doomsday? Until next time, thanks for watching CBR.